It was number 2. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was safe file number 2. Okay. Something that confuses me, right, is they want me to spend extra money on Shadows Home, which I'm pretty sure just basically makes the whole game I don't know, I can't say this for sure, because I haven't read the comics, but I'm pretty sure it makes it like the year 1 comic. No thanks, I'm not gonna pay extra money to have it in black and white. You'd expect it to be like the other way around. Red, obviously. He's a death destruction. I have you play.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Well, I sure hope they won't be the last. I have a full nother
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report.
I don't like that.
Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor.
Does he only
I need
go
to
the
find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Does that mean I have to spend my money on a game I don't look at? game is this? What game is this?
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
How do you think I get my money?
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry. I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Riddle.
I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins.
Death.
Who am I?
You are
I
death.
don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood.
Massacre.
I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
You ever told me this? That's fine.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Bruce.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
How
Okay.
would me saying meet me outside?
No one threatens me in my own casino.
Oh, it's your.
Security!
That makes
Sir,
sense.
it's time
Wait,
to
no, it
leave.
doesn't. Then how are you making
you.
money?
An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
Are you dead?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Truthfully, if you're
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
See, you seem to have messed up the question. Because the correct question would have been, what question
Now,
do you know truthfully
let's get
answer
started.
yes? But then also, are you asleep? Why do you
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Super took me the other way as well.
Know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Remember when I took out that punk that tried to kill me? Wow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So why wouldn't you be okay?
Run, now.
What you did to that man. Knocking him out like that.
Yeah, what?
How did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many
But
talents.
That's-
from TV.
that's an
But
understatement.
On live TV, I knocked the guy out. What do you mean?
Thank you.
That doesn't.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
I just.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Oh, God.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. don't do this!
Listen, he said.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
A clock.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
It's
I'll
a
need
clock.
a place to drop in without
Right?
being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind-bender that scratches at the very nature...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again.
I'm very happy.
He's not to be taken lightly.
That drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Not really. It's not really creative. It's not really a creative riddle.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy. Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
But I think the thing itself will be pretty difficult.
What the?
If I wanted you to be loud,
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. They've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
you're
completely
that one day
insane!
that I went out of, that's enough.
No, I don't believe that's it.
It's a riddle. It's a very simple riddle.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Oh, yes. That's about to be ironic.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
Okay.
Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Do it. Do it, you won't. See, if I anchor the hostage, there's still a freaking second hostage. I can't take both of them. That's cool. Okay, so we're Spider-Man now. The coolest. I was gonna say, you coolest.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
His head out.
Break it open.
No.
With pleasure.
I'm gonna break yours open. How about that, mate? Why is that so big? Why is that wrench is like absurdly large? I feel like. You have that custom made? Maybe it will be your rims, actually. Ooh,
I've heard
that's not
stories
very-
in the streets about you, Batman.
That's-
You're the
that's
biggest
quite
name in
dirty.
Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed.
Thought you were gonna-
Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
What? No.
Eating my goddamn porridge.
Actually, yes,
This is
you're right. I
my
do want to
city.
look at that.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. Mercy. got to be kidding.
Why didn't I just do that to begin with, my guy?
Clever, but not smart enough.
Give me a riddle, man. I'll answer a riddle for my life.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
What is back in the day? This is how it's done. It's called breaking the spine.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
What? No, it's right. I kind of want to let you die. Is that an option? He's letting me die. I'm assuming he's letting me die.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
So you're saying if I would have let go for one more second, he would be dead right now, right? I don't think that's
the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life?
I answered your riddle.
Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
I got you, man. Oh, that works too. You use a stun gun thing. You know, I have a taser too. It worked just as good.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Stunning guns instead of real guns. Definitely here to help. I could have done the same thing, but a lot more effective. You wouldn't have been able to walk again.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
No bombs, though. My manson's already been burned down.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down at the precinct.
Oh yeah, and you were the guy who said you would.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
What about her?
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes.
Oh yeah. No.
Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
No, you wouldn't have. I didn't catch him, you couldn't.
So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am?
Yeah, who you think you are?
Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
No,
this is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No one knows more about him than we do.
I'm not telling you about the thing.
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
You shouldn't take that as a compliment.
That means she operates from the shadows.
Yes.
As do you.
Fair.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city.
Yeah.
He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
Are you forgetting him too?
Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
What? Oh, yeah, no,
You and me?
Give it to him.
I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
No, thank you.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with
Oh, wait, the
Gordon.
Penguin was
No
in the
one
last
else.
game. What am I talking about?
I appreciate loyalty, but that's the issue.
Bro, Penguin was in
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with.
Yeah,
Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Does Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
What's better than them?
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
That was my idea?
You're putting all this on me?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Oh, well,
I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
It was either
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
Or they're full of bullet holes.
Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far.
That's a stupid name.
As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Cooperation, yeah, no, thank you.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle.
I won't.
This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Exactly.
Ooh. I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
Psychological.
For your eyes only. If you catch my drift.
Okay, I saw two names there. One of them is
the target of the casino
is
attack,
Neither one of those said Edward.
Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, I don't know.
But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to be a help. Show me the picture again. What is his name?
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
I don't care.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
No, so you're a fan.
I do have something I want to ask, though.
No, yeah.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Oh.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
Back off, maybe?
You can't keep away, can you?
I'd like you to back away.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you
gonna shoot me with your little TC gun.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Yeah.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Tea? My pantry's back and working. Yes! I like tea.
I need to focus.
I'll drink it.
Maybe music will help.
Ooh, what type of music? Oh, I get... Jazz.
I need something cool.
Jazzy. I wouldn't say jazz is cool. Yeah, you might have that wrong.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
That was bad.
It's ready when you are.
That's not what I get
Let's
for
get to work.
getting my technology.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Yeah, I'm not trying to blow up my house again.
I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Yeah, I'm not interested in reading. Alfred, you good?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
I call bullcrap, I don't care.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
I thought it was long before I
had him returned. It's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Well, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
What?
That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor. Either that or a straitjacket.
I wanted to say they were playing around with nothing.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
What? What, you Leatherface now?
I take everything back.
Yeah, straight to the straitjacket.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Absolute genius. You are. Oh. The rabbit. Lake. Okay, I was close enough. Why doesn't he have an eye patch? What is wrong with the people who runs this show?
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Well, good. I can solve it through Riddle. Riddles are easy. How do we know this is how it works?
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Oh, you don't have, you know?
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
On the record.
Look at these strange grooves.
It looks like a case, honestly. No, what is this thing? Looks like I'm missing something.
Needle. A record needle.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you to do, right?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Probably get shot in the eye, too.
Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
I know, it's horrible.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred. Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Yep. I didn't click anything. Yep. 8:37 a.m. The briefcase, businessman. Very normal.
Excellent.
Screw you.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
I don't
Good
like
to hear,
you.
Regina.
You're fired.
That's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
So
I just talked to
her.
the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going.
Good.
Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles.
We scanned it.
Some kind of test.
Show me.
I was trying to lose my home again. In the pantries. All my suits.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet.
No,
That's why I need your
wouldn't
help.
need your help if I did.
If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
That's not important to me. Not gonna lie.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
Not really.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Don't ask how I figured it out so fast. Like I knew how it worked or something.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
I hate that noise. Please shut it. I hate the noise so much. Oh, it's gone.
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
What if I get ducked? This thing just hits Bruce in the face. Oof. First day of you working. I know.
Tiffany?
The first day of you working just smacks your boss in the face with a drone.
My God, Tiffany.
My God.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present.
Oh, that's mine.
A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
That is fair.
It. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad.
Oh,
see what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
I think she's gonna disagree.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
I think you're embarrassing yourself more than anything. No, you're not. No, stop it.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox.
Put some bullets in the
intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off.
Yeah, well, he does have a bit of an ego.
Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
You want to tell me something about it?
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
I don't know if I could explain what it is either.
I can hear it hum.
Yeah,
what does it do?
Pretty loud.
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Okay.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al.
You broke
no
my
one
Chinaware?
messes with his dinnerware.
You broke my Chinaware. Oh, you better run. You're lucky you gave me that drone. Otherwise, I would hate you.
Catch you guys later.
Yep, get out.
Welcome
Goodbye.
aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
It looks like it has a face on it.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do.
Okay, good, you're not.
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
I agree.
Into the mission. We're going to need help.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay, then you're fired and she can be hired.
Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler...
Walks up to her.
Shall we go down to the
Wait,
lab?
can you come to my office?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Okay.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
Stupid name.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be done in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Okay, sure. I'm not gonna have this much like that. Hello, chat.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
Bro, what you... Blake, I swear to God.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
You fan of Bruce too?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham.
Yeah,
Yet
but
you still give
Gordon.
so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
That's none of your business.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
Yes.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler.
Oh, so what, you want a
We've
psychological
been tracking him for
portrait of
months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place.
I'm about to say that guy in the
You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
You're gonna say Harvey Dent and Oswald Cobblepot, right?
Really? Because our sources say otherwise.
Yep, I see.
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Yep, Lady Ockham too.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
He was a violent
I'm a
psychotic at the
national
time.
hero.
Almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
You
The
can
criminally
get out
insane.
then.
They seem drawn to you.
Oh, just like
Either
your
that,
father?
or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
Get out.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Yeah, what's his real name?
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
You need to leave.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see.
Go.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
Yes, okay,
John
wait,
cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray.
I was trying to say.
Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
What? That doesn't make
John was
sense.
discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or
What?
heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
No, haven't.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
How did he get my
Well,
number?
sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that.
I didn't even get my phone number.
Why would he write down my name?
Oh, he
It's
did.
obvious. You're important to him.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Get out.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face,
Oh,
Penguin,
they all-
Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
Isn't
They've
they
got all
all
these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
And they're all connected to me in the middle.
And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All
Penguin
you do
was
is
an old
hide.
friend. Penguin made
Hide
Harvey
behind
crazy.
the press, behind your money, your
She was
power.
alive. I didn't
I
talk
think
to
it's
her.
all an elaborate mask.
How about you get up? No,
You know
can
more
go
than
in.
you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
I don't trust you.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my...
That's a fire alarm.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
No, we won't. I don't plan on it. Lady, you're crazy.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help you.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Why are you trying to run?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
Why didn't he run away?
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Listen,
maybe it's what's
anything,
called for, given the
I
circumstances.
make everybody suffer around them. Don't even say anything.
Of course. It won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
Yeah, on her first day of employment, too.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It will.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him.
In my office.
Just father and daughter.
Attacked me with a drone. You terrorist.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
Oh no, she's gonna bring it now.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Isn't that the girl from the casino?
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oh. What was that? Close captain.
There was hardly anything left.
Oh.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
None of your business.
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just
you're looking
tell me one thing. That weird disc.
Yeah.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Should I lie? I feel like no one's gonna
I'm
come back to
begging
get me,
you.
but I wanna lie.
Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
I already forgive myself.
Whatever you got my father into,
Now
I will
won't
find
tell-
out.
I won't tell you
And
anything.
Shout it to the world.
Oh, you try that, I'll drop you from the building. You will die a horrible death if you try that, lady. I thought you said 3 kids, by the way. There are only 2 there.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame.
What?
At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
What?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're 2 threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
Oh, what? What do you mean?
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband.
You have 2, apparently.
A leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
I'm pretty sure I said I wouldn't give you a favor.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't...
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
I wouldn't give you a favor.
Who you needed at so many points in your lives. And now...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
So you want me to become a criminal? Deal. Dealio.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this.
Neat.
I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Definition
I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship.
I feel like you are.
I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one.
I agree.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Who is it?
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh, I love that guy.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
What hole?
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
No, I don't think you said enough.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Deal.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
I am long.
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Yeah.
I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, He gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
I don't really. I don't think I said it. What did I say?
I got a
think
bad
I just
feeling
grabbed
about
the
her.
leg. Well, I know
So?
I grabbed the leg, but like.
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't.
Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case.
So?
If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
No.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Gordon, then Batman, Gordon, no. Gordon, Joker. That's how it's gonna be. Gordon comes first, Joker second. Alfred third. No, Batman third, Alfred fourth. Fifth. Well, actually, the agents. Fifth, Tiffany sixth.
No one's home.
She's with me.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this.
Nice.
It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he? It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Looks like we go down.
We go in.
After you.
It doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. Where's the shotgun on the stairs?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dead guy.
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Wow, they already know we're here
Holy
then.
crap.
No need to tell them.
He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Bloody ear.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
Speaking of
Must
evil,
have suffered a
hearing
shock.
evil.
Or a sudden jolt.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it.
Bro, like that, bro, this smartphone ain't gonna signal. I don't think that thing is. I'll buy you a new phone, dude. You wanna leave?
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Turn it left.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Let's see if his shoe is correct. Not his knee. Where's his shoe? Where's... Huh? No,
The fingers were severed after he caught fire.
I could tell you that.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Oh.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
I don't know why you didn't
Chose the
look
wrong
at
one.
nothing first, but...
Cost him his fingers.
Okay, what next? Is that it? Oh, I have to look at this issue.
One
That
shoe
looks like burnt all the way.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Get roasted, man. Like a girl. Yeah.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside.
I
He
think
tried
that's
standing
obvious
on
to
one
everybody.
foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his
Well, then
shoe.
how'd the fire go out? Would you like to tell me that?
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Okay, come here.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I think that's full, but okay. I think that doesn't make sense.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people.
Okay.
Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
She's probably gonna be furious.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Yeah, of course she did.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Yes,
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll kill each other.
That rough one. Either way, death is inevitable. Not a toy. We looked at everything that was on there, Gordon.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
So can I grab my Polaroid camera?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Correct. I'm getting in it. You're not gonna like. You're gonna like.
Prototype of the trap he used on Maury.
Cool.
The
Why do you
armor,
care?
extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
Okay.
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Look, he was asking
Guess
about
it
the
explains
team.
why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Let me get into it. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. No, this is stuff. Let me look at everything better.
That's an agency issue pistol.
Yeah, the
That's
stunning
a
one's the
hell of
one
a
that did
jolt.
nothing.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
So I could have done the same
More
thing.
monkey statues.
Really?
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Yeah, so am I, really?
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Then you're not gonna get to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you.
The agency, they'll fight. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Oh, wow, that took the body count.
Bound while he beat him.
No, he hit him once, dude. Get in.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
I could probably tell you. Probably chair, fire, get rid of the boot. And
the agent woke up here where his body cam fell off.
Threw the
Once
firing
he found
boot
he
off
couldn't
the
call for help,
phone.
he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Okay.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Yeah, but
there's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Are you not listening?
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
That is true. And I'm also a little salted. That you wouldn't probably. Why don't we just do
He's rising, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
No, shall we not? Take it down.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
God. Oh shoot. Open it!
Not that one.
not taking. Why did you do that? May I ask you? We should have run away.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
Bro, you suffered like nothing. What are you talking about? A bomb. Okay, great.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing,
yeah, Joker's one of them.
I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them.
I'm not.
You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
You want an ananas? Nah, he's full of it. It's coming out his dump.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower...
It was an accident.
You gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust,
Well,
you
we
and
do. That's why I told you the truth.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you.
Yeah.
You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
I appreciate
Batman.
it.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You appreciate my honesty? For that time I meant to be honest. What the heck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Why is it here? What? Give it, throw it away. Why? What is that? What is that?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Yep.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
Yeah, were.
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
A missile.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. An explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
Yep.
Now it's two. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up the topic of family. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion. It showed me how fragile those bonds really are. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Why do we have a bomb in the back here? That's all I'm saying, right?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
I'll be right back.
broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
I think I'm gonna end the stream for today. Goodbye.